If you or someone you know experiences cold hands and feet, numbness, tingling, pain, or color changes in the fingertips and toes, it's important to know that you aren't alone. In this video, we want to shed some light on this little-known condition called Raynaud syndrome. We also want to look at ways that help cope with its effects. Named after the French doctor who first described it in 1862, Raynaud's affects the blood circulation. It is normal for our blood vessels, including those in the fingers and toes, to become narrower or constrict when we are exposed to the cold. However, for those suffering with Raynaud's, this process is more extreme. The disorder makes blood vessels spasm and restrict the flow of blood to fingers and toes. This causes pain, numbness, and discoloration in those digits. The pain becomes even stronger as the circulation returns back to normal. Raynaud's can also affect the lips, nose, ears, and nipples in the same way. Raynaud's is actually a very common condition. Chances are, if you're a woman, you've experienced it at some point in your life. 1 in 6 people in the UK are affected by Raynaud's or cold hand syndrome, as it is commonly known. Raynaud's symptoms are felt in fingers and toes, and are they usually triggered by exposure to the cold, but also emotional stress. They include pain, numbness, pins and needles, and difficulty moving the affected area. If you are experiencing any of these symptoms, we would advise you to consult your doctor, who can diagnose Raynaud's and offer treatments that will help manage its effects. While there's no cure for Raynaud's, there are ways to manage its symptoms. Your doctor may also arrange for blood tests in order to differentiate between primary and secondary Raynaud's. Primary Raynaud's is not connected to any other illness, and it may be inherited. The condition relates to how the nervous system controls blood vessels. It is not clear what causes it, but the symptoms are triggered by changes in temperature, emotional changes, stress, hormones, or in some cases by using certain vibrating tools. Secondary Raynaud's is fairly rare and accounts for around just 10% of people with Raynaud's condition. In these cases, the symptoms are linked to other conditions and factors like autoimmune diseases like scleroderma, Sjogren's syndrome, or lupus. Diseases affecting the arteries, like Berger's disease, arteriosclerosis, pulmonary hypertension. Injuries like frostbite and fractures, carpal tunnel syndrome, repetitive action or vibration. Smoking and certain medications. Raynaud's can be a debilitating condition for those who suffer from it, but there are ways to manage it. The symptoms can be managed through self-care measures such as wearing warm socks or taking care to stretch before doing repetitive tasks that cause muscles fatigue. If you suspect your work situation may have caused this condition, talk about it. One popular, well-documented and proven home care option for alleviating the symptoms is Omni oil. The application of this amazing product stimulates the circulation, thereby kickstarting the body's own repair mechanism. Omni oil is excellent in relieving physical pain, reducing inflammation and bruising, and improving joint mobility. It also helps you recover more quickly from injury. Omni oil was developed to relieve pain without the side effects or risks associated with traditional methods of pain relief. Omni oil combines both Western science and Eastern principles, and harnesses the healing power of stem cells that are primarily derived from rainforest plants. Omni oil can also help with arthritic symptoms, back and neck pain, repetitive strain injury, muscular aches, inflammation, and bruising. If you are suffering with the effects of Raynaud's, you may be pleased to know that you can get your Omni oil in all our clinics at V Aesthetics. Feel free to call our team to order, or come into one of our clinics. You can also buy your Omni oil online on www.v-aesthetics.com.